This is absolutely ridiculous. I tried to record this video 5 times already, and somehow the video it just automatically shut up shop. I felt like what it was. It just asked me not to do this video, but I am so persistent, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Now, today I just want to show you one of my small collection of meteorites, Moldavites, or Australite, or Darwinite, or whichever you think. The only thing I'm missing from this whole collection is actually is that Libyan desert glass. That's the only thing that I miss. So now let's start with. So you know that I actually bought this Moldavite probably 5 years ago now, and it's changed my life quite dramatically. I mean, like the energy was so intense, it's knocked me out of my socks spiritually, knocked me off. And then afterward, I cleansed it where I felt like my energies and it sort of like at a certain sort of like a certain vibration. So I think I got used to it so much that I can wear them every day without any issue. But like I said, normally I wear the Motorbike because I don't want to have crazy dream, because without it I would have so many dreams. It's make me feel like every time I wake up I feel restless and I feel like I haven't slept at all, but I'm actually more fatigued. But since I got a motorbike, I dream less during the night and I sleep a little bit better. So it's like the opposite effect of most people, how they react to it. Yeah. So for me, absolutely a different feeling altogether. So like I said, motorbike is extremely powerful. And along the way, I've been collecting a few unique pieces as well. Like what I said is that motorbike have amazing formation. It's like a beautiful green color. So I purchased a few. So I gave some to my other sister. So these are the only one that I kept for myself, just in case I want to change it somehow. But the original piece is always the best piece for some strange reason. It's like cooling you. Yeah. Now, the next one is something that's quite unusual because I never heard before. Like I said, I never knew that Australia have like Moldavite sort of like crystal light, right? In here, I came across a bit at a small local like crystal collector person. They selling it. So these are what they call Australite. Yeah. This is Australite. Yeah. So it's very similar to Moldavite. The piece is actually much more smaller, and it's like an olive green when you shine to a light, right? It's turning some sort of like olive green. I wish I could just let me have a quick look, see if I can turn on the light for you. Okay. There we go. So it's like a brownish, sort of like olive green. So this is quite a thick piece, so that's why you can only see the brownish green on the layout. Yeah. So that is actually Australite. I will explain to you what the energy is like later. And this is Darwinite. So I came across this. This is really interesting. This is light olives. And the color is actually quite beautiful, you see? Nice, beautiful glass. And then we got Acne Meteorite, which is not meteorite. I think it's more like volcanic sort of like activity. And look at how beautiful gray. It looked like a moon cradle there. You see? It's beautiful. This is a beautiful piece. I got it later. And Tektite is completely black. This is a Thailand Tektite. So it's black Tektite. And then slowly I got some meteorite. Yeah, okay. So I got so excited, so I bought all these from the gemstone show at the Perth sort of like annual gemstone exhibition of some kind. And what they do is that they organize it by the Curtin University of Western Australia. And then they got all the students from primary school, high school, whoever want to go there, try to explore fossil or like gemstone or crystal or how formation. It's like an education fun event, but also for retailer to actually sell the crystal, sell the beads, sell their natural raw sort of like elements and so on. It's an interesting to watch. I've never been to one of these shows before. It's mind blowing, and it's actually quite a unique, different variety to choose from. So like I said, I asked a very interesting piece, so that's what I got. Yeah. Now, Australite. This is actually found in the Kimberley region. So the seller told me that he didn't have a big piece. So they don't normally come in a big piece. So this is quite a tiny glass, sort of like Moldavite slash Australite. That's what we call it here. Like the energy is really subtle. It will more like radiate from the chest, and I noticed it's spinning. It's spinning anti-clockwise on me. So it's spinning from inside out. Okay. The Moldavite is different. It's like it felt like a traumatic impact, like central and radiate outward, and it's very strong. Whereas the Australite is internal, sort of like spiral outward. Yeah. Okay, the Darwinite is actually quite gentle and very subtle, very grounded. For somehow, I felt like it's not as strong compared to the Moldavite or the Australite. Okay, very gentle, very grounded, and it's actually manifests something that's quite subtle and is quite underneath. And I think for new beginner, if they found that the Moldavite is a bit too strong, go for the Darwinite. So this is originated from Tasmania and only found in Tasmania. So I was very lucky. I got a few pieces. I bought like in the little container like this. I think it was like 100 grams for 70 Australian dollars. And it's very unique. You have like a different shape and size. So I only took like a few, and the rest of them I would give away to my sister. Very gentle energy. I would say if the Moldavite is 10 out of 10 impact and energy, sort of like frequency, right? The Australite will be around 6 and 7 of 10 strong like impact, whereas the Darwinite, right? I would say the energy affect me probably around 4 to 5 out of 10, yeah, compared to the Moldavite. So very gentle, very very soft. And I think if you want like a gentle transformation, not quick and rapid, I would go for this. And if I want something a little bit faster than the normal pace, what normal pace of one person will be different for others. But like I said, if you want a moderate like change in your life where you can adjust a little bit better, I would go for the Australite. Yeah. First, it's like for people who are like, yep, yeah, I'm just walking. I just want a little change. I want to explore, see how I feel. This is the crystal for it. By the way, when I touch this crystal, I feel my heart like palpitating. Like I said, the motive I've been wearing for so long, right? The energy is already strong. So therefore, when I touch all this crystal, I just felt like the energy is not as strong, and I can feel my ears buzzing at the moment. It's not as strong and subtle like before. Yeah. Now, I did talk to you about acne Meteorite, right? Like I said, it doesn't feel like it's from a meteorite impact, okay? It felt really cold still, you know. I don't know why. It's every time I touch this, I feel like a deep heat cold in my chest. It's cold and it's chilly, and I feel in my back, you know, especially the back of my spine. It's like a chill going up and down. It's a very cold feeling. I don't know why it does that to me. I just, maybe it asks me to be grounded, you know, and then just in going to hibernation for a while and see how I go. But yeah, it's very, very cold. Yeah. You know, before the cold or the cool sensation was actually every time I touch it, the coolness energies radiate upward, yeah, and in my chest and so on. But I noticed this is different. This weird sort of like crystal is actually cooling from the center of my chest and on the back of my neck downward. Yeah, maybe because I got back pain. Maybe this helped to cool it down. Who knows? But yeah, the energy is quite cold, quite isolated, quite calming. calm, cold, chill. Yeah. Okay, black tactile. Of all the other crystal, I don't feel much of this black tactile at all. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Sometimes I felt like I have no reaction to it. I got a few of the black tactile in my collection, but maybe because I'm not resonate with it. I purchased them because I'm just find it's quite interesting and I look at it. But then again, energy wise or energetic or how I feel in my palm, I didn't have any reaction at all. So that is pretty weird. Like no reaction with this black tactile. This is not the only one. I got like I said, I got a few. I probably got like 4 pieces. They're all various shape and sizes, but I have no feeling or any reaction, anything of it. I just got it because I want it like a whole collection of some kind. Yeah. Now let's come to the most strongest energy that I found. Okay, when I touch this, I already feel my chest. I feel like the pressure on my chest is really, really heavy, and this has been cleansed. Okay, it's been in the sun. It's been cleansed on other crystal. It's been, and it's tiny like this. The energy and the feel of it is like super, super heavy. And this is the meteorites that actually originate from Argentina. It's super rare in Australia. You cannot get this in Australia at all. You just need to get them online, and then you're not quite sure if it's real or not. So that's why to be enable you to know if it's a real crystal or not, I think it's best to go to one of these shows, touch it, feel it, to see, you know, how you react to it, then buy it. Yeah, I don't suggest you buy crystal because you do research on it and you're curious about it and you go and you buy it online for that. So I think all crystal is really interesting. It's call you to them, or it's lit up in a weird way. Like I can explain to you all the other crystal I purchased. I can tell you a story about it, but not today. Today is about something else. Maybe I'm in the mood and I might do it later. I'll do it later. Yeah. So this energy is really strong. When I pick it up, right, it felt like a weird pressure impact right on my chest. It's not like the Moldavite stabbing pain real in the chest. This is like a whole heavy abdominal pressure like that. Yeah, it's a weird sensation, very heavy, and the energy is actually a little bit like a resonant. You know, when I pick up the Moldavite, the pain is there, and then I suddenly feel like I'm gonna put it up. But this particular meteorite, right? I think it's called, what was it called? Let me see. I got a whole bit there. No, maybe next time. It's called a Campo de something. Yeah, from Argentina. The energy is so strong. Even when I pick it up and I leave it, you know, like this distance to it, like around 20 centimeters away from it, right? It felt like the energy is still very strong. Even like from here, I can still feel the heaviness. That weird residue of the impact of the energy is like dragging on. It's very uncomfortable. The first time when I purchased them, right, I pick it up and I only purchased one, right? And I went home and I'm curious about it because I'm touching it. And I'm like, oh God, this is so weird and so strange. I never had this weird sensation before. But yeah, it's a very strong meteorite crystal or gemstone or iron or whatever you call it is. It's the energy is like, you know, the Moldavites is 10 out of 10, right? Heaviness and that piercing pain. This is like, the heaviness is like time 30% more than a Moldavite. But the impact is long lasting. So can you imagine a meteorite came outside of space and then just go into the earth and shatter? This is like a shattered meteorite pieces. And just imagine in your lifetime, if you want to create an impact on earth or impact in this lifetime, I think this is the reason why meteorite like these resonate with you, because you want to make an impact to the world, you know, like you want to share with the world what you good at, or what you want people to learn from you, or you want to share, whatever that is. So I find that this is actually impactful and long-lasting effect, and people will remember it. And I noticed something really interesting. People remember me much better when I wear this particular meteorite in my pocket and then I go to work. I create an impact into people's life. So that's why I think it's absolutely a powerful crystal to have. But yeah, very, very strong. Yeah. And I can still feel the heaviness even from here. I don't know. Like that, a cleanse of the crystal. So I purchased extra. So I'll give away to my sister 2. And I got another 3 for myself. So I'm going to give away 1 to my nephew because he's interested in one of these collecting crystal and stone. So they can have a few of those. So there you go. That is my strange sort of like collection of meteorites, Moldavites, Australites, and Darwinites. You name it. The only thing I actually lack is the Liberian desert glass. So once when I have that, I will tell you all about it. Yeah, for now. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have any of this strange experience, please share. I'll see you next time.